going to do the key to the significant figures practice problem homework. As soon as I figure out how to jump on here and show you guys something, which will be this. There we are. All right, first of all, I use this. Mr. Pierce, right? This thing came from Dollar Tree. Nearly all of our math you can do on this 1, 2, 3, 4 function calculator. 4 functions is all it does. It does multiplication, division, subtraction, and addition. That's it. Okay, so I think some of you have these great high-powered calculators and they are getting in the way. So if you absolutely don't know how to do them, you can use this. I also use the standard my phone, right? But I use these guys because what you see is what you get. So that is something I'd like to share with you. So I'm going to go over the answer. So here's number 1. It's addition, right? And then subtraction, and then addition. So I'm adding these two numbers together, subtracting this number, and then adding this number. Remember, when you're doing addition and subtraction, it's the number of digits after the decimal. So I got 3, 3. These leading zeros count, okay, because it's sandwiched. I got 4. This trailing 0 counts. It's right at the decimal. And I have 2. So my answer is going to have, between all of these numbers, 3, 3, 4, and 2. I take the lowest number of digits after the decimal for each specific number. You don't add them or anything. It's 2. My answer is going to have 2 digits after the decimal. When I put this into my Dollar Tree calculator, out came this number, 233.428. You can see I underlined right here. This is my last figure, right? This is my last significant figure. This 8 rounds that up to 3. So there's my number. And my number has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 significant figures. So when I move it to scientific notation, I must have 5 significant figures. So when I move this decimal here between a number between 1 and 10, it becomes 2.3343. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 significant figures times 10 to the second. Number 2. Number 2 is a multiplication, a division, and another multiplication. So for multiplication and division, it is the total number of significant figures in each individual number. You determine those, and the one number with the lowest amount of significant figures is the one that the answer will have, right? So 5 significant figures, 6 significant figures, 3, this trailing 0 counts right at the decimal, and this one only has 2. This trailing 0 counts, right, because it's to the right of the decimal, but these leading zeros don't count. So it's 2, so the answer will have 2. When I put this in my calculator, 53.1309 comes out. This is my last significant figure. These go away. This 1 does not influence the 3, so the answer is just 53. 2 significant figures. When I move my decimal over to 5.3, I still have 2 significant figures. 5.3 times 10 to the first. Number 3, addition and subtraction. Digits after the decimal. 1, 3, 1. The answer will have 1 digit after the decimal. 92.291 comes out of my calculator. Okay. The 9 influences the 2 and rounds it up to a 3. It becomes 92.3. 3 significant figures in my answer. 3 significant figures in my scientific notation answer. 9.23 times 10 to the first. This is division. Some people made mistakes and thought that was addition. I'm sorry. I mean, if you blow that up, you can clearly see, hopefully that's division. Okay. Division is number of total significant figures. 6, 4. The answer will have 4. This is what comes out of my calculator when I did this division. Leading zeros never count. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my last significant figure. The 8 makes that a 1. This number now becomes 0.04841. 1, 2, 3, 4 significant figures. I move my decimal to 4.841. I must have 4 significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.841 times 10 to the minus 2. Number 5. Subtraction, digits after the decimal, 0, 4. The answer is going to have 0 digits after the decimal. This is what comes out of my calculator. It's going to have 0 digits after the decimal. The 2 does not influence this 0, so it's just 31080. 1, 2, 3, 4 significant figures. I have to keep, ooh, this is wrong. This is wrong. There should not be a 0 there. Trailing zeros don't count. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is wrong. There should not be a 0 there. I apologize. So when you turn this in, it should be 31080. Why? Because 1, 2, 3, 4 significant figures. Trailing zeros never count. There's no decimal. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be no 0 there. Okay. Sorry about that. The key is wrong. Sometimes the key is wrong because I make them. Okay. So the extra credit problem. I'll go over this in detail. A lot of you got this right. Thank you very much for that. What we do is we do the first math function, which is the numerator, which is a subtraction and addition. Digits after the decimal, 2, 1, 4. So the answer is going to have 1 digit after the decimal. When you put this in your calculator, you should get 16.8557. Okay. I underline the 8. But I have to keep these rest of these numbers, right? I don't round until the very end, but I underlined it. So I know that the top answer has actually 3 significant figures, 1, 2, 3. I underline it. I take 16.8557. I divide it by 8.332. My answer comes out to be 2.0230. How many significant figures are here in this division? 4. How many significant figures are here in this division? 3. Remember, I underlined the 8. The answer will have 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3. It becomes 2.02. It's already in scientific notation. That's your answer. All right. Hope that helps. If you need more time on anything, let me know. Other than that, I will talk to you soon, and bye for now.